What's your plan there, Stan?
So working through some line defense, line attack today. The first is just a 3-on-3. Then we're just going to get into some method 1 attacking. So both left side and right side will be attacking. Green are passers, red are tossers. The last 2 are shaggers. That one's pretty good. Then we're getting into some attacking line versus block. So depending on the cue, they need to attack the zone based on the cue. That's just a progression from the first one. And then it's into a 6-on-6. So now we're focusing on scoring on the line here. So left sides can only score to 1. When the middles run a 31 or a 51, they can score to 1. When they run a step, they can only score to 5. Attacking side gets 10 balls. They must score down the line at 8 out of 10 times. Defensive side must start in with a bunch block. So.
You want me to input the balls, 3 balls, or just?
Potentially, but I have a feeling I have enough bodies. I feel like for this is the only one I'm concerned about. And yeah, will be some teaching points and stuff. We'll go through those as well. No, Katie has tutoring tonight. Tutoring. Megan, was it you that said you had to leave early? Did somebody say they had to leave early yesterday? Potentially? Did you have to leave early today? Okay. I thought somebody said they might have to leave early. Maybe Emily, actually. I can't remember. Oh, that's what it is. Bridget's coming late. Yes, that's what it is.
He looks like the girl I works with. You still got your bout of baby teeth.
Tooth Fairy hasn't come yet. Heads up.
Look down, watched a couple of games for 17U.
Okay, another minute. Another minute or so, and then we'll get going. If you want a pepper, you can. If you want water, you can do that. About another minute, we'll get going.
See how it's got 2 birds from Saskatchewan, North Ontario.
Yeah.
They're playing semis the weekend against Dal.
Those are big games. And they're all at Dal, too.
Different team compared to last year.
Have a drink if you need it. Come on in. Okay. So, focus of today, there's a couple of things. Number one is we're working attacking and defending down the line. Okay, similar to yesterday, however, a little bit more specific with certain skills today. Okay. The other thing we are going to be attempting is when we get in an opportunity in a 6-on-6 situation to attack down the line, is taking advantage of that and capitalizing on an opportunity to do that. So setters, a lot for you today on set location. That's going to be huge. For outside attackers, so middles who are running steps, left sides, right sides that are hitting down the line. The whole idea, what you're going to hear from me for the next 2 hours, is your index finger has to point in the direction that we want the ball to go. Okay? Anytime the ball goes over the net on an attack. So we're going to start with a 3-on-3 to get warmed up. As soon as the ball goes dead, just rotate amongst yourselves. Okay? The ball gets entered with a half-court serve. There has to be one player close 1 foot from the sideline. Have to have one player. The first contact that comes over has to be passed by that person down the line. Okay? You're going to be attacking or tipping about 25 to 50% here. Okay? So we're not full on swinging at each other. It's also cooperative, not trying to score. You're going to get 3 attempts. Okay? As a group of 6, you're going to get 3 attempts to get the ball to cross the net 6 times. Once you're done your 3 attempts, we're going to switch sides. So if you're in this quadrant, you're going over there. So both of you all get a chance to attack through the right side as well as the left side. Any questions to get going?
Is it only, like, are we playing with half court or is it the full length?
You are playing half court half court lengthwise, meaning don't go over on that half. Lengthwise, full length. Yeah. Any questions? Couple of things just from a safety perspective, these wheels stick out. So let's be super cautious, especially those are the sets that get very tight to the antenna. Also in the 3-on-3, balls are probably going to be flying everywhere. If there's a ball in your court, just yell ball and we'll stop. And don't jump for the love and honor. Please don't jump. Okay? Let's do it. You can make your teams.
Do we choose?
Sure. So, a couple things for us to watch for. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Okay, if you got your 3, head to a court. Here you go. Here you go. Pardon? You are attacking down the line. Exactly. Right side, and then the 5 defender is playing it. And then when they attack to you, the 1 defender is playing it. Yeah.
We have, like,
You have to tip the ball to Sienna right now. She's the closest to the sideline. Whoever is in this position has to dig it. Every time the ball goes dead, you're going to rotate, so that's a new person. Okay?
So Megan's 1 step on the side.
Yeah, this ball has to go to Megan. That gets
So,
tipped.
like, set her too?
Nope.
I have to rotate down the line.
You can. It's just Bella can also set in front of Megan and tip it. There's no rules with that. If it's easier to set Megan, go for it.
But can I set it close?
The ball has to be tipped down the line. She has to, whoever is closest to the sideline has to receive the ball. So the ball has to be tipped to the sideline.
Oh, so if it's, like, really short, then I take it in the
Sure.
Oh.
You can work it however you want. Again, you're not trying to score here, right?
Yeah.
It's cooperative. So you should just be getting a nice tip over the block or a nice roll shot. Sure. And just a little half-court serve to enter. Go ahead, right away. Yep, good. And count now, count. This ball is, this is number 5, right? Crossing for you guys? Good. Good. Okay, so you guys should rotate positions. So, just to be clear, the ball that is coming over the net has to be put to the sideline. It doesn't matter who takes it, but it's got to go to the sideline, all right? Here we go. Hi. And it should be a one-handed contact, tip or roll shot. Should not be a free ball.
I'm going to give you the
Okay.
Look at these two games.
Mm-hmm. That was done on purpose.
I'm going to say something.
Sure. So Kiana has to get this ball, yeah. Good. Good. Excellent. Good. Index finger to the target. Good. Three. Okay, good. We'll wait for this group to just finish up. Okay, good. That's 6, yes? Good. Okay, so Chantel's quadrant and Kiana's quadrant switch. Liv's quadrant, Lola's quadrant switch. Switch. Yes. So now you should be attacking in a different area. Yes? Good. Start right away. So now Lola's had to dig this ball, Bella's got to dig, Claire's got to dig, and Hannah Snow's got to dig. Here. Here we go. Again, cooperative here. Here we go. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Whoever's up there can set. If you want to rotate every time, that's fine. You don't have to get caught up in the who does what. Are we counting how many times the ball is crossing the net? Okay, let's do that, please. Yes. Good, Kara. Good, Kara. Ball. Good. Is that 3 serves yet? 3 attempts? Okay, water. Actually, bring your water in. Quickly, let's go. Time is money, people. Time is money. What? I don't have lots of money. Oh. You can go or me, it doesn't matter.
What I get to say is not real nice, so I don't want to yell at the police come in. I look at those teams, and the teams, you're asked to make your own teams, right? I think the teams were given little to no thought on what needs to be accomplished and how it needs to be accomplished. Like, I see, was it Hannah, Claire, and who was your third, Olivia? Why do we have 2 middles together? Like, someone needs to see that and change. That's absurd. Because whoever's competing against them are getting very little sensible reps back. So, secondly, I can hear what Sarah's asking you to do, and I visually see very, very few people giving it an honest effort. How many balls landed out of bounds on the side? You see any?
Maybe a couple.
Okay. So I had to ask Sarah if you were allowed to jump. We're supposed to be a line attack, right?
Cooperative.
Line attack.
Line attack.
So it
Yep.
needs to be above the net. So if you're constantly going up with 2 hands, you're nowhere near what needs to be accomplished. The reason we're doing this is because we struggle with defending the line attack. We don't struggle with defending line jump balls or free balls. We're okay. When somebody goes up and does a little bit of a roll shot or an actual tip, that's when we struggle. 3 people don't need to touch the ball, correct?
Correct.
So you need to set the person who's hitting the line. Otherwise, we don't get any better at what we need to get better at. And we're just wasting time. The reason this is my tone is because we have this much time to fix this. And there's so little mental effort given to what our weak points are. And let's just go fool around with the ball. It needs to simulate a line attack. Are they doing the same thing again?
No, we don't have time.
Okay. So it has passed us by. We can't go back to that. So we've got to find some way to get out of the next drill exactly what Sarah's asked you to get out of the drill. You have to find a way to get there.
And if you don't know, please ask. So we're just going to do 2 minutes of speed work, and then we're going to get into the next drill, okay? Right sides, setters. You're going to get a partner. You're going to start in position 1. One partner's at the net, facing a defender in position 1. So the person who's at the net has 2 balls in their hand. It's toss, tip, dig, toss, tip, dig. Switch. Toss, tip, dig. 2 digs, you're done, get water. You can go start. Liberos, you can join them. You're doing it from position 4 to position 5. Middles, start in the 50 zone.
Okay.
You're going to block a 50.
How many balls do you need?
Block a 50. Just jump block. Come off the net. And then run a step. Okay? Twice each. Okay? Left sides. No, go on this side. There's more space for you. You guys are going to run a pipe ball. So as if you were swinging to attack. Land. Back up. Come over and simulate digging a line shot. Okay? Go through twice each. Good. So just for the next time, come in. You guys keep going for the next time. Bruce. So
Sienna, go, Sienna.
when you're in,
So soon as the ball's
when you're in
off, soon as
defense,
she
you don't
gets
stand
that
on the red line and stand here. Start, turn in,
quick.
split step, drop, and then run through the ball, dig the tip. Okay,
So
so
even
just we're gonna do this a couple
As
times.
soon as
So just so you know,
release it, so soon
and it
as
should
you-
be like super quick,
as
like
soon as you release it,
0.2 of a second in
you
between
put the
contacts.
pass it
Okay,
yourself, you just kind of push it at your hand.
good. Yeah. Like, yes, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Good, Hannah. Good. Next time I want you guys as well to do it from position 1. Same as where, so just let them do their 2 and then you guys switch in, okay?
Sienna, can you go again for a second? Can you do what you did? Just do it again. And try to do it the exact same way. So do you see the intensity at which he's doing that? That's what speed work is. So when you're tossing balls or when you're doing whatever, you need to do that level of intensity. It's really quick, so it's not going to burn you out. But that's the intensity. Good job, Kiana. That needs to be done at to be effective.
Okay, good. Come on in. So we're working the line shot again, except it's from a free ball pass to a setter to an attack this time, okay? So we're gonna have 2 passers, one in the 1-6 seam, one in the 5-6 seam. Sienna and Bella, we'll just stick you guys there for now. That's a good place to start. Setters, you're gonna start in 2.5. There's no transition for you right now. You guys are working some technical things. I'll get to you in 1 second, okay? There's gonna be 2 left sides and 2 right sides attacking. No blockers, okay? You have to attack 8 balls each. I'd like if you'd stay for 2 and then your partner does 2. You hit 2, your partner does 2 until you attack 8. You got to let me know when you're done 8 because I can't count for everybody, okay? When you're done your attacks, sorry, if you're not attacking, you're going to be getting some feedback on the technical points that we're going to run through right now, okay? What we're looking for, if the set is in the 8 zone, okay? And by 8 zone, a 90 set would be directly next to the antenna. An 80 zone would be about 1 step in. So for a left side ball, this is inside, yes? There's a couple of options. We still want you to attack the line in this scenario. Obviously, out here is ideal. If you get a set that's in here, you can face 4 or 5 and attack the ball cross body, and you'll finish with your thumb up in the air. Left sides, are you with me? Any questions about that? Right sides. Yours is the opposite. Ideally, you're getting a set directly next to the antenna, and you can just bang away down the line. If you get a set that's inside, you guys are actually attacking the ball with your thumb downwards to finish, to get the ball down there, yes? Any questions about that, right sides? No? Otherwise, if you're in an ideal scenario and you're like, I can rip this down the line, your index finger needs to finish to your target, wherever that target is. For us right now, it's down the line. Any questions about that? Setters. Luke, I'm going to get you with the setters if that's okay. The quick release and the contact point. So Luke's going to work with you guys primarily. We're going to have tossers, probably where Kiana is with a cart. So there's going to be 2 tossers, 2 shaggers, 2 passers, setter. The other setter who's not in, just wait on the opposite side on the pole because you guys are going to be switching every 5 balls. Questions? Okay, let's set it up. Yeah. You guys can switch every 2 or 3 balls too, Bella. Okay. Kiana and Megan. Yep, that's great. Yeah, you can shag, you can toss. It's up to you. No, you're on that side. You're right. Just if you're getting a free ball. So just an overhand toss to Bella or Sienna. You can set whoever you want. Just, yeah, so you toss in and then step off the court. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Stay for 2, Kiana, yeah. Quicker, yeah. Hmm. Don't know what's happening. It's all right. It's all right. Next ball. Next ball. Fingers were great. Pointed right at the target. It was really good. Yep. Yep. The last one you did, just clip the tape. Your hand looked perfect. It's directly towards the line. Good, Megan. Good, Megan. Was that a little bit of thumb up too? Good. It looked like it from here. So that's the one that's inside. That's when you got to fight to get your thumb downwards to cut it back.
I did do it, but not my full hand touched it. It was only like that.
Got it. Gotcha. Okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's better, Liv. Second one was better, Liv. Second one was better. Good, Megan. Good, Megan. Yep. Yep. Real good. Real good. Good job. It's better, Kiana. Did you hear the difference in the contact of that one too? Good, Kiana. You feel your index finger that time, hey? It was directly at the target. It was really good. Good job. Okay, perfect. Good, Megan. Good, Megan. Good try. Good try. Okay. Kara and Hannah Snow come switch with Kiana and Lola and Olivia. You folks keep going, okay? Nope. Nope. Try it. Did that one feel any different?
A little bit, like
It was good.
kind of, yeah.
It was good. You see where, like, I know it went out, but you
Yeah.
see the top spin on the ball is exactly where you want it.
I did it with mine. I really went down.
You did, yeah. Yeah. It sounded different to me. And plus, that you can tell by the spin on it too, eh? But it's all about the index finger. Good try, Liv. Good try. Great try. Index finger was good, Lola. Index finger was really good. Good. Did you feel like that one was inside? The set was inside? Yeah. So remember when the set's inside, you should finish literally with giving the arrow thumb up. As soon as you contact the ball, it almost is going to have a little bit of side spin on it. Okay? Not necessarily, because then you're letting the blockers know then, right? So try to keep it as deceiving as you can. Okay? Do you find that set was a little inside? I want you to try to turn it with your thumb, not with anything else. So yeah, and you can face that hole there, and literally your wrist is doing all the work. Start with that, and then you can get, yeah, yep, and then your hand is contacting the side and the top of the ball. And then again, your index finger should finish right down the line. Yep, exactly, exactly. Let me know when you folks have done 8 too, okay? Yeah. There you go. It's better. It should be 16, so 8 balls each, 8 attacks each. What was the difference in the first one and the second one, do you think?
The first one I just did, it was like a perfect set. The second one, I don't know.
Yeah. I think, again, the whole idea is I just want you to manipulate the ball, but try to get in a little bit earlier so you can snap over the top of it. Does that make sense? It's good, Kara. It's good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Just a bunt, Bella. You just bumped in. Stay nice and loose. Good, Sienna. Okay. That's 8. Okay. Good, good. Water. Water. Good job, Liv. Attackers, just come in for a sec. You can bring your water. So we're aiming to get about 6 out of 8 balls attacked down the line. Not necessarily inbounds. I'm okay with down the line for now. What was tough about that, do you think? Just your hand, yeah, definitely.
I found like for right side, like it's harder to get like the set is too far. So that
Yes. So oftentimes the inside balls are the enemy when it comes to hitting line, hey? So again, I do think Hannah Snow and I briefly talked about this when I was giving her some feedback. The biggest thing that you can do in that scenario It's probably not going to be a thunderous big kill of a shot in that condition. However, you can still fight to get your hand over the top and side of the ball for you guys, and your thumb over the top and the right side of the ball for you guys, and finish with your thumb off. It may end up actually being a roll shot, like 75%, 80%. That's fine. At least then, in that scenario, you have the option to attack the line despite the set not being ideal. Okay?
I found like trying to like figure out my arm thing. It wasn't like my finger.
Yes. And you know yourself, when you get a good set and you can hammer down the line, you're going to hammer down the line, but you don't always get it. But there's still a way to get it there, you know? And it's totally. And what I want to get us to is that when the set's inside, we automatically do this. When the set's ideal, we just hammer it. Does that make sense? And we're just going to work both, depending on the set. Grab some water and then head back in. I wanted to do this again, but I don't think I have time.
The number of balls that went out were directly correlated to the amount of people that stopped their arms when you
Mm-hmm.
and just snap. I know you did it like 2 or 3 times. It could be because you're in one, but I just noticed a lot of people doing it instead of a full complete swing. So with the more topspin you put on the ball, the more it'll curl down into the court. So if you stop your hand at the top, it just
So while we're waiting, let's do the quick rapid balls again.
you were there for Torbay thing, but the number one thing at Torbay, hit the ball harder than you've ever thrown. We don't care if it goes into the net. We don't care if it goes out of have it hit so hard.
That's better.
Um,
That's better.
So, like, you'll hear me say the name, and I'll just call her. Stop thinking, stop doing it, just hit the ball. So, you'll get that.
Yep. You can go twice if you want.
And what you're calling, when you're behind,
Good. Grab water if you need it. Right away, Lola. Tip it right away. Should be very little time in between contacts. Good, Sienna. Good.
and you see how the quality goes down?
That's okay.
Yeah,
We're okay with that.
we want to improve that. So, like, if you can imagine, like, you're coming in, you pass the ball, you set, you run in, it gets hit off the block, and then, but we want to get better at getting that ball off.
I just tried to split that twice, but I don't need to for the second one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I'm already-
You're not going to have enough
I
time.
missed it, and I was like,
Yeah, no.
I clicked in, I was like, I probably don't need to do that.
All good? Okay, come on in. So, similar to the last drill, we're going to add some blockers this time. So, just a couple of changes. The decision-making situation with 6 out of 8. You want to get 6 out of 8 down that line. Okay? Also, you may be in a scenario where it's not appropriate to attack at all, and that's okay. Just put it over and just ask for another ball. Don't make that count as one of your reps because that's just a waste. Oftentimes, if it's not hittable, stay for your actual second rep. Okay, that happened a couple of times there. So again, right sides we're repping attacking down to 5. Left sides we're repping attacking down to 1. Blockers. Welcome. You're going to have a friend with you. Your block is already going to be set. Okay, so there's no starting in the 50 zone and closing. You're going to be side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Okay, let's just set this up. Hannah, go there, and we're going to put a setter there with you. Good. So same thing with the passers. You guys can go to your same spot. Chantel, you can go set. 2 attackers. Any 2 attackers, it doesn't matter. Shaggers, ball enterers. Okay? So how it's going to work, you guys are going to be given a cue. I'll tell you what the cue is. Cue 1 is you're going to start exactly like you are right now. You're given about an arm's length and a half from the wand. What do you think I want you to do if you're given that block? Hit down the line. Yep. And if I give you the cue to move the block to the pin, we want you to tip up and over the block. Okay? And up and over the block specifically, I'd love for it to land right here. Again, this is not an area we defend well. We'll get to that at another time. Okay? Any questions about that? So I want you to hit for 3 balls in a row. Yeah, 3 balls in a row. and then switch with Megan. 3, and then 3. Then we're gonna switch. Okay? Any questions? We'll get to that in a second. Can you guys make sure you're shagging off the court? And Claire has a question. What's up? Claire does not have a question. My hands are in front of me, holding my paper. Leave it inside. Leave the block inside. Okay? If I put my hands behind me, move it to the wand.
I feel like sneaky.
They said they feel sneaky with my cues. It's good. Yeah. Hey, we good? Shaggers. Good, Megan. These are going to change quickly. Decisions are right. The decisions are right. Just getting a good contact on the tip. Yeah. As if you're going to absolutely rip into it. And don't forget your index finger rule still applies here. We still want the ball to finish. Even when you tip, your hand should still finish, or your index finger should still finish in the same spot. Good, Megan. 2 rounds? Okay, good. Go again. Just hit a couple more. Did you have to go thumb up that time, or did you felt like you could tear into it? Okay, good. Yep. I thought so. I thought the set conditions were ideal for you to hit line. Hey, good. Kara and Hannah Snow, come hit left side, setter switch. Chantel, you can go get feedback from Luke. That would be awesome. Liv, can you block with Hannah, please? Lola and Liv, can you guys alternate 3 balls each? So just come up and stand by the pole. Lola? Oh, sorry, Liv, I have to tell you the cue. Yeah, so if I put my hands in front of me, what did I say for that one? Inside, right? So you're going to stand where you are right now, essentially, and leave the line.
Okay.
My hands go behind me, put it to the antenna.
Am I blocked?
Yep. No. Claire and Hannah switch, yep. Just tell her the cues, Hannah. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So the other thing with the tip, the index finger thing still applies. So everything should still be index finger pointing in the direction that we want, whether it's a tip or whether it's the attack. And with the attack, again, those I thought at least 2 of the 3 of your sets were inside. So then it's just top and up over the top of it. Yep. So what are your thoughts on those 3?
I think I'm either too early or too late.
Yes.
Mostly too early.
Other thing too is hit the ball harder. I think you're getting in underneath it a little bit. keep it in front of you and hit it harder, and then you can manipulate the ball a little bit more. So your thumb can go up. When the ball's behind you, it only got one way to go, you know? Yeah, Hannah Snow. Hell yeah. That feel different? You can feel like the exaggerated thumb up there, hey? Yeah. So.
Like I'm trying to read the
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Kara is not understanding.
Not understanding what.
She just either
I think the ball's too far under her to look at the block anyway. Like I don't think she's reached this.
No, she just seems to just either hit the ball and it's hittable or borderline and just hit the one she can hit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, love it. Love it. So, are you going again, Kara? Are you going again? Okay, go ahead. Ed. So, the ball that you attacked, did you see the blocker? So, what you do is dictated by the block. If the block is out to the antenna, you got to tip it. If the block is that ball's got to be tipped. You see where Lola was? That one should have. Yes, that one should have been tipped. Yep. And if there's a seam like there is now, if Lola moves the block in, see, then she's giving you the line. So you have to get your eyes to Lola in order to figure out what you got to do. Okay? It's a good adjustment, all things considered. Not ideal conditions in any way, shape, or form. That was great. Good, Kara. That's better. Good job. Good, Kara. Decision's better. Decision's better. Yeah, yeah. I can't fix it right now. I can't fix it. Okay. Good, Kara. Good job. Is that 8 yet? Did you count 8? Okay. Did Hannah go first or did you go first? Okay. That's 8. Okay, good. We're going to switch to the right side. So, Hannah Jackson and Claire switch. Lola and Liv, you're swinging. Setters switch. Megan and Kiana, Kara and Hannah, you guys are going to be just cycling through blocking. So block 2 and then switch with somebody else. Or block 3, doesn't really matter. As long as you're switching every few balls. So, what? Sure, yep, that'd be great. So you guys are still working the same thumb. If it's not an ideal, if the block is where Kiana is right now, swing, absolutely. If the block is out to the pond, wand, you're gonna tip up and over. Okay? Did you tell her the cue? Oh, amazing, stunning. We good? Here we go. Go again, right away, right away, right away. Just leave it, just leave it. Good, Lola. That decision's good. That decision's good. Good. Good, Liv. Good. Great decisions. Both of those were great decisions. Good. Same with you, Liv's. Kara, ball coming. Good decision. Excellent. Remember the index finger. Index finger. Good try. Good try. Really good try. Just behind it a little bit, I think. Good, Liv. It's good, Liv. Good. When you have 8 attacked, let me know, okay? Good decision, though, Liv. Good decision. Is that 8? Okay, you have 2 more. Decision's right, decision's right, decision's right. This is Lola's last 2. Good. Okay. Megan and Kiana, come swing right side, please. Lola and Olivia, you're going to come here for a little bit more feedback. Center switch, middle switch. Lola and Olivia, come here, yeah. Just come here for a sec. First, Hannah Snow, you can block. Hannah Jackson, you're going to shag. That was a lot of jumping for you. You're gonna switch blocking with Hannah Snow. So just let Kara know the cue as well. You guys are gonna switch every 3 balls. So in general, I think we're a little underneath the ball. Again, the whole idea of today is getting the ball just down the line. We'll work putting the ball in bounds. I think in general it was really good. Index finger looked great. The cues looked great. You were reading them really well. The only thing I'll say is when the set is inside in that scenario, always keep in mind you got the thumb down if you need it to manipulate the ball down there. But I thought you did a decent job with that.
If the blockers are like far in and like
Yep.
you're up, your set's up, like I don't know if you should delay to get that, like because I find like if I'm up,
You delay your
it's like,
approach.
really awkward when I'm up here and then like the blockers are there. I'm trying to get it down the line.
Depends. I think you should slow down your step and be a little bit more patient.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, delay, and then start your approach all at once.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you can manipulate the ball then if you need to. Okay? It's good. Good job, ladies. Shouldn't be a seam. Shouldn't be a seam. So for the tip, try to keep it in your hand for longer. You're just trying to stab at it,
Like hitting it.
and you can't direct it at all. It's literally just hitting off of your hand. Try to manipulate it with your fingers, and then you can move it then. You may have to just, it actually may need to stick in your hand a little bit longer. What did you see on the last one? What did you see on the last one? Did you see where Hannah Snow went? She did. You're right. You're right. You're right. Three times. You guys are doing 3 consecutive, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Just go 3 times, okay? Woo! There's the thumb down. There's the thumb down. Not much you can do, Megan. That's okay. That's all good. Good, Megan. Good job. You're tight. You're tight. That was 3. Okay, switch. Last round, right? Last round of 3. Good, Megan. So the one, go one more round, Kiana. The one that's outside the antenna, there's nothing you could have done any differently than what you did. You can't hit the line. Tip up and over the block is totally fine in that scenario. And you read it right, based on the set that you were given. There was nothing else more you could have done. Last one here. Last one here. Good. Water. Good job. I think there's, when you're tipping, Megan, your tip with the index finger is good. I think you're coming, I just think you're tipping into the block because your hand is underneath the ball instead of in front of it, and then you can manipulate it however you want. Your hand, I think, is sitting underneath it and to the side. I'd have to slow-mo it to see it, exact, but it looks like you're trying to tip it and direct it here, and it's tough to do that. You don't have much movement, right? We can work that in warm-up, eh?
No, I don't know how to I find
Yeah. But so what you're saying is
I'm stressing about it.
there's no way I'm going to be able to teach you to make your body do what your body does. You can't help me with that.
I wish we could. I wish we could. You guys can get water if you need it. Anything from you? Oh, maybe keep those to yourself.
Just a little bit for the attackers. I think some of the balls that they're attacking should be tipped, right?
Yeah. But again, I feel like they feel confined within the drill. They're like, oh, I don't see a blocker. I need to hit it type thing. Realistically, in a game scenario, if you're not given an ideal set, you do not have to do that. You know what I mean?
I think when you do attack it, it can be indecisive. And the one thing I noticed different from when people were tipping versus when they were attacking, your approach is a lot different. Like a couple people, there's no backswing. Like they just kind of just jump straight up. And remember we had that whole thing where it palms up type deal? I thought that didn't exist on that tip. And you don't know that until you're in the air. So it should be something a little more dedicated to getting off the ground properly.
And your approach should look the same
It should
every time. Yeah,
I do think
I agree.
in the next bit that you get to attack, you should spend a bit more time with the arm prep before you actually jump.
Yeah, agreed. I think in general, our right sides, Olivia and Lola, the ball was going in that direction, I would say 6 out of 8 times, which is really, really good. For those who are not super used to being over there, we're working it, right? Again, there's a couple ways to hit down the line, right? It's if you get an ideal set, you'd bang away as if you're hitting cross. But if you're not given an ideal set, like an inside set or something like that, you've got to manipulate the ball, and that's to get your hand on different sides of it, which is, again, we're getting there. It's good. Okay, this is now in the 6-on-6. So this is going to look similar to other 6-on-6s we've done. We are trying to score down the line here, but we're using some different offensive combinations to do that. Middles, you're going to get involved now, too, in hitting down the line. Lucky you. So, left sides, you can only score to position 1, okay? That can be a tip, that can be a roll shot, that can be a full-on swing. You with me? Right sides, you can only score to 5. Same deal. Middles, if you run a 31, you guys are only permitted to score to position 1. Okay? If you run a 51, you're also only allowed to score to position 1. So 30s and 50s to 1. If you run a step, you can only score to position 5. You're working the line shot when you hit the step. You with me? Questions? Okay.
I got one for the group.
Sure.
Does everybody know the only shot that they're going to be attempting? So left sides, how many cross court balls are acceptable in this drill? Can't hear anybody.
I heard a few
None.
nuns.
Not
Yeah.
one. Not even an attempt. You could do whatever you want down the line. One exception might be if the ball's outside the antenna, you can tip it back into the court, but nothing goes cross court. And that standard has got to be held for the entire drill, or we don't get out of what Sarah wants to get out of the drill.
So we're going to be switched out, both sides. One side is getting 10 free balls, one after the other. Mike, I may use your assistance for this if that's okay. Attackers must attempt to score in those designated areas that we just talked about. Okay? As a group, I would love for us to get a point 8 out of 10 times. That may be ambitious, but I want to give it a go. So, Mike, I'm going to get you to count 10 balls. If you are able to keep some semblance of a score,
Just side versus side, only to the positions they can score.
correct,
Okay.
on 10 balls. We have 13 now, is that right? Bridget is now 13. Okay, so Libby's, you guys are only going to be in the back row. Sorry, middles, you guys are only going to be in the front row. We'll give you lots of water breaks because I know middle is tiring. Okay, 2 liberos are going to be together. 1 libero is going to be on one side. Another thing that we're going to, again, this is going to start coming into discussion as we go along, is our body language matters. It matters in practice. It matters in matches. It matters in a ton of different scenarios. And we want it to be as positive as possible. Are you allowed to be frustrated? Yes, 100%. Are you allowed to be pissed? Yes, always. This shit is not easy, okay? You are 100% allowed to be upset. You have to think about what you're portraying to your teammates. It can be interpreted in a bunch of different ways. If Luke has shitty body language, I can interpret it as he's mad at me. I can interpret it as he's mad at Mike. Maybe he's mad at you guys. I don't know. But if you're in that scenario, talk to us. If you're like, man, I'm really frustrated and I feel like I'm taking it out on people, this is why we're here. And we want you to open that discussion, not be afraid to open that discussion. If you're more comfortable talking to a teammate about it, go nuts. But this is, again, I think we need to start opening a little bit more of a feedback loop when frustration sets in, so it doesn't bleed into points, or you give a weird vibe to your teammate and that affects them mentally.
I do want to point out it's very hard for us as coaches to initiate the conversation.
Yeah.
If you're just in a mood that you don't want to be spoken to right now, and we like, hey, you feeling down? Like, just you guys come to us when you're ready. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But we need you to come to us. Otherwise, we're sitting there going, do we need to talk to you? Do we need to talk to them? No, she's just pissed off all the time. So we're going to talk to her after practice. But you just come to us when it happens.
So again, this is going to be a bit of a battle on 10 balls. Don't give a point to anybody if it was a cross-court attack.
No, I might take points away. Not really.
You're ruining my drill. No, I'm kidding. A tip down the line counts too. Up and over the block, or a push tip,
I pay attention.
or wipe out the
The
Love
whole time you
it.
spoke, I listened.
Thank you. That's great. Any questions? I think Bella heard every word. She was right next to me. Any questions about that? Yes, because I want right sides in on this too. Chantel, hi Bridget. No, because it's only 3 balls, so we'll just need to switch every 5 balls. We're gonna put you guys on a rotation today. So one's gonna be on that side, one's gonna be this side. Every 5 balls, you're just gonna whoop. Cool. I'm gonna put you on sides. Do you have a question? Yeah, what's up? So for this drill, because everything in the drill is going, you can cheat to the 1-6. Unless it's game planned.
Like what we did the other day, where as soon as the ball goes left, you take just a step towards there. That's probably enough cheat. You don't need to park there.
Yes. And a step meaning like a shuffle step. That's it.
So
That's it.
But the seam is still our priority.
Exactly. And you can still get the seam, but to do that, the Q read is up.
we just need the
Right.
ability to in-game go swing line. You know what I mean?
So where in this drill, hopefully every single time, you're taking 1 step to the left or 1 step to the right.
We have never wanted to give the ball.
Not get line. I mean, like practice us defending lines the whole time. Will we do like
Probably not until now, but we will.
Yeah, but
We
this
certainly
is kind
will.
of where we're identifying where we got issues. This will be a theme.
Yeah, totally. Okay, Chantel in 1 on that side, Lola in 2 on this side, Sienna in 5 on this side, Hannah Jane 3 on this side, Bridget in 5 on that side, Bella, go be her friend, please. Emily in 1 on this side, Claire in 3 on this side, Megan in 6 on this side, Kiana in 4 on this side, Kara in 4 on that side, on this side, sorry, far side, yep. Nope, sorry, I lied. 6 on this side. So, you guys are gonna get 10. We'll figure out if there's a score or some semblance of a score. Then this side's gonna get 10.
They can't punch different ball.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you. Oi. Can I ask you a evaluation question?
Technically, no, sure.
You don't have to answer it if you're not allowed. Is the best way to give feedback after the 10 balls are done? It may require me to stop.
The best way to get feedback is throw Bella in.
Throw Bella in for a middle.
Whoever the fuck is at the
Okay. I mean, it could. Thumb is good, Kiana. Thumb is good. I'd like to, because that's not a. Yeah, I didn't really specify the tip for the middles. Good effort there. Good effort there. Good. Okay. This side's going to receive 10 now, Mike. No, Bridget, you stay. Bridget, you stay. Yep. What were you planning on saying to her about that ball? That it's just not hittable?
No, that she's standing waiting and jumping straight up instead of getting behind the ball.
I don't think it's hittable. Sure. Yep. 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 No, I agree. I agree. Bridget. Score? For who? Okay, just get a drink quickly. Liv, just come here for this. You were set a ball in here, and it was low and in like super inside. It's arguably not even hittable.
Yeah.
So in that scenario, again, it's tough, but I would rather you try to manipulate the ball back this way with a tip or free ball, as the set was less than ideal for you. Okay? Okay, so when we head back, we're going to switch front and back. Middles, you're going to stay. Now, setters, you have your middles as an option for the slide. Same rule applies for the slide. Tip to 5 or line shot to 5 is okay. Liberos, you guys are just going to bop. So one of you is going to take Sienna's spot. Sienna, you're going to come over here with the second libero. Oh, cool beans. Questions? We're just switching front and row and back row, and we're going to put the setter in the front this time so middles has the option to hit step. Okay, here we go. Right away. What do you think? Okay. Yeah.
Could there possibly be like a C? Like if there was, I'd still aim for it down the line.
In this drill, yes,
It is a
I
free,
can
so it's probably
I can live with the C ball down the line.
It's
Yes,
the same thing on back.
correct.
And I can shoot it.
You should, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because if I keep it like this, the only teammates that are changing are the liberos, which I'm
Go,
okay.
go, go.
I'm okay with it. Yeah. Yep. And was headed 6 or in 4? I think it's you 100% every day of the week. Just because you think about how much court she has behind you to deal with. Okay? Exactly where you are right now. You're not going to have time for much else on the 30. Good try, Lola. Good try, Lola. Sienna, can I give these to you? Thank you. Can I give you a mental note? What? This just the setter and right side block is an issue. Good job, Megan. Great sum up. Love it. Really good. Try it. So Emily, I need you to help. Yep, I need you to help there. Good read. Great read. That's 10, Mike, is it? Okay. What'd you say, Kara? Sorry. Sienna, can you switch with Kara really quickly, just so she can ask her question? What's up?
I find that I'm always like when it's like a hard game, it's always either up here or like I like jam it off my phone.
Partially because I think you're still moving. So if you're still moving, you don't have an opportunity to make any form of change because you're just traveling in one direction.
So I split step.
Exactly. Split step right on contact, and then if you have to go in either direction, then you can. Or if you have to open up to try to get it on, the sweet spot of your forearms. Okay? Thank you, Sienna. You can switch when this ball goes dead, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hannah Snow, that's real good. That's real good. No, but it's real good swing, though. Come on. Good job, Claire. Good job, Claire. Technically, it fits the criteria. Water. Can anybody who plays defense in one, can you bring your water and come to me, please? You can get your water first. You can go fill it up if you want. I can fill you in after. Where's Liv? Liv, you playing one? Come here. So this is something we got to address. Is this tip? In this scenario, where this person is responsible for blocking that line ball, your only job is the tip. Okay? So we cannot get beat by a tip in this drill in particular because we're blocking line. So how are we going to do that? How are we not going to get beat by this tip? Exactly. Yes. So you start in your pre-D. When it's set left side, the cue read is up in split step. And then you can dig anything that's up here. Anything that's over your head, you got a lovely 6 defender here who's going to help you. This hard driven line shot, if it gets pummeled on the line, not a you problem. Definitely a blocker's problem. But this ball we need to be able to dig, especially when we block team's line. It should just be an easy scoop up for us. But we got to read it. Okay? Sound good? All right. I'm afraid my audio's cutting in and out. Hope not. Okay, come on. We miss anybody? You can go if you want.
No, it was good. It was a good run. It was 9-8 score.
Yes. Yep. I just talked to the one defenders about defense. I just let them know in a line blocking scenario, meaning if the ball gets drilled down the line, it's a blocker's problem, not a defense problem. The only job then of the one defender is the tip. So there should be no excuse as to why we cannot stop, split step, scoop the ball up on a tip. Different scenario when we're blocking cross, and then you're required to read the entire line. That's a different can of worms altogether. In this drill in particular, when we're telling our blockers to block the line, your one and only job is the tip. Okay? So let's not let it score, because this was a Holy Trinity issue that we are trying to combat right now.
Oh, yeah.
All day.
In
Multiple different teams in multiple different scenarios.
Right from the net, right to the end line.
In both right side and left side. Okay, head back to your sides, liberos. You guys can bop. Okay? Switch front and back.
You okay, Liz?
Somebody in it? Nice. Okay. Sienna.
You're playing right side.
Now, let's put Sienna in 6, Kara in 1, and Bridget in 5. Sorry, Bridget. You're gonna play right side. Yeah. Hmm? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hi. Yes, switch front and back. Yeah.
I've just been informed that Ozzy was in the doctor. He was caught. He's on to the court. I don't know if you need to be a ride home. I know you got stuff on the board.
Oh, I have to be somewhere 8:30.
Okay, I'll charge us.
I feel so bad about so many of the things that just came out of your mouth. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Hi. So, this is the discussion I just had with the right sides. 1 meter in, 1 meter back. The only job is the tip. Okay? Sorry, are you front row or back row? Left hand on the ball.
Ready?
Good, Emily. Good, Emily. That's a good read, Emily. That's fine. That's fine. Just get stopped. Read was good, though. Just get stopped. That's all. Ooh, boy. Have a seat. Have a seat. Just relax for a sec. Go! Oh, man, we got to go. How are you? Okay. Keep going. I'm going to put you down a couple balls, okay? What happened over there? Did you see that? What happened? Oh. So many balls getting hit to 6 now, don't you find? That's a great set. That's a great set. Good job, Kara. Good job, Kara. Yeah, Claire. Shoot. Dial it in. Dial it in. Dial it in. Come on. Front and back. Yep. Liberos, you guys are back doing your thing now. What? Oh, sorry. Go back to where you were. My bad. Sorry. Back to where you were. Kara, go to 6, please. Kara, go to 6, please. Good. Okay. Sorry about that. Hannah Snow, good decision. Good job. Good job. Good job, Liv. Good job, Liv. It's a great swing, Liv. Sienna with the hand. Sienna with the hand. Let's go. Kiana just underneath it a bit, I think. Yeah. The spin was real good. That's the point. Just out. Just out. Just out. Good try, Hannah. Sorry, Mike. Okay, now front and back. Sorry. Luke, what's the score? Okay, here we go. Luke. Luke, both of us are like. Front, yeah. Megan? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Just a little bit underneath it, Megan. Good up, Olivia. Good up, Olivia. Okay, this side's got to receive 10 now. Stay where you are. Good touches. Good touches. Really good. Sienna, you okay? I kind of thought so. It's all good. This looked real good. This defense looked great. Good job. Good job. Come on. Come on. You dig, Hannah. Good job. Hint water. Luke, what's the score? Okay. So while you have your water, just while this is on my mind, I'm just gonna let you know. In this drill, you can only score with a line ball, correct? So if the setter gives you a ball that's outside the antenna and you can't do what's being asked of you, You need to open up the feedback loop with the setter. There was multiple balls just then that there's no way the hitter could have possibly hit line if they wanted to. Yet we just allowed it to happen and there was no conversation. If you can't do what's being asked, you need to talk to us or you need to talk to your setter. Does that make sense? Okay. Oftentimes, believe it or not, the setter's vantage point, it's hard for them to tell if it's inside or outside. They're looking at it straight on. You're looking at it from a completely different angle. Sometimes they don't know. So tell them. Okay? Anything else from you?
I think we're I hate yelling, I hate not being able to see people.
Come on in.
We get into, each side has gotten in a lull. And this side had it bad towards the end of that last run. You need to reset to your mechanics. And it's not happening quick enough. Errors are being made, and people are not, they're going back and making the same error again. The mechanics aren't getting reset. So you have to, when we get in those tough situations, when we get in a situation where we made a couple errors, technique has to come back. The process of doing how we're doing it, not what we're doing.
Yep.
So please, get out of those ruts quicker. Stop the run of points, limit it to 1 or 2, and reset technically.
Also, this is meant to simulate a game. The idea of this is to simulate or make it as game-like as possible. In a match, if you are not given a great set, and it's, worth points and scores and all that stuff, we would rather you not put the ball in the middle of the net and make an error, but make it tough for the other side to be able to generate a line attack. These are things we need to be thinking about. Okay? So again, our setters aren't robots. They're great, but they're not robots. So if there's something that you can't do as a result of what they're doing, you got to tell them. They're very nice people, and I'm sure they would welcome the feedback. Okay? The only other thing I'll say is if it's not hittable, don't hit it. Again, it seems like an obvious statement, but I think it's happening way more than it should. We're hitting or we're choosing to attack balls or be aggressive, which I don't hate, but it's a scenario that we just shouldn't be attacking for the most part.
And a lot of that scenario is hitters not doing the prep work.
Yes.
Like either leaving too soon to attack, or the ball and the setter are off the net, and the hitters are not making any adjustments, but they're still jumping trying to hit the ball.
Yeah. The breakdown can be with the attacker or with the set. It's one or the other. And unfortunately, sometimes it's both. But control what you can control, which is yourself. And if there's issues, we'll fix them. Okay? Head on back. We have time for probably one more round. Wherever you start. You started back, right, normally?
Okay, so let's start it with just swinging to the line. Remember that step? Okay, let's start there.
Liberos, did you bop already? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. You're good, Mike. Whenever. Let's go. I think we need an individual on not getting underneath the ball. What do you think? There's water over here. Which one of you did that hit? Liv or Claire? Okay. Okay. I wasn't looking, but I certainly will. Can you dig a tip from there? Perfect. I would be. Then you can see if it's in or out, right? Exactly like you just did. Hold on, hold on. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. What did you say the score is? Okay. This is the lull. No, spit it, spit it, spit it. Good try, Hannah. Good try, Hannah. Okay, come in quickly. Quickly, 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 quickly. If you need water, take a sip. So in the first 10 balls, there was 2 points. Don't answer this. Why? In the first 10 balls, there was only 2 earned points. And I just want to know why you feel that way or why that happened.
For me, it's loud because I'm the ball.
Okay. Agree. Anything else?
We were like hesitant to get the ball. We died all in place together.
Yeah, I just think in general there was an extreme lack of effort on all fronts. And our effort was a direct result of the points that were earned. You can talk now.
When we get in those situations, there's only one person that can get you out of that, but you have to listen and you have to pay attention. If everybody looks to Sarah and Sarah says one thing and everybody attempts to achieve that one thing, you'll be fine. you go out there, you're keeper on your ball. If you feel like you can't reach the ball, what's going to happen is going to be magical on a nuclear scale because you're going to hit the ball so hard it's not going to make sense. What we struggle is when things aren't working, instead of listening to us, you do something that you feel is going to get you out of it. Sarah will get you out of it. But you have to take what she's asking you to do, and you have to do it. And for setters, that's us, that's me and you. So when the setting goes off, and it does go off, you have to take the direction I give you and implement it right away. There can't be any gaps. So if you want to know what your side did wrong, ask Sarah. Stop, put your hand. This is too many points in a row. Sarah, what do we do? But all 6 people have got to do it unanimously, like, and just blindly do it.
Whoever made the passing comment, I 100% agree. I would argue, say 75% of the balls that were passed just then were behind the setter or behind the attack line. And we will win 0 matches. I'm telling you right now, we will win 0 matches if we free ball pass like that. Different on serve receive. Serve receive, sometimes that's okay. If we free ball pass like that, we're pooched. I'm telling you, we're pooched. 100%. 100%. And it hasn't been an issue up until the last like 5 minutes. It was great up until now. Yeah. And again, unfortunately, other teams aren't going to be as nice as Mike. So just put that in perspective a little bit. Okay, I think we have time for one more round. Give you a second to huddle with your team. Get reset. You need to prioritize 2 things. Back row, you need to prioritize getting the pass in front of the setter, in front of the attack line. Attackers, you all have individual things. Kiana's keeping the ball in front of her. Hannah Snow, hit the ball as hard as you can. Megan, hit the ball as hard as you can, et cetera, et cetera. If you need a thing, that's why I'm here. Middles, I think you're getting way, 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 way better at hitting the 1. Like, that was so much better. Unfortunately, the passing isn't super conducive to you being able to do that consistently right now. But, like, 10 out of 10 effort from you guys with hitting the ball to 1. I think it was really, really good. So take a minute. Then we're going to do 10 and 10 again, and then we're done. Okay? Switch up whatever it was the last time. Switch it.
I'm trying to put it in the package.
The Jones squad is here. Really good. Good digs, too. Really good digs. She is, yeah. Well, she's doing really well with manipulating her hand, and if it's not a good set, she's fixing it, and ball's like behind her. She can't even see the block because she's looking up at it and it's behind her head. Hopefully gonna fix that.
Hit over there all
Because now our chances of winning 18 went up.
Win, 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 win. Okay, here we go.
Michael.
Liberos, did you guys bop one spot? Did you bop one spot? Yes, great. Real good. Good start. Good start. Good job, ladies. Good, Megan. Good, Megan. Good, Kara. I agree with your sentiment about the block that you just made. I had to think about it, but I agree. Thank you, Bella. Catch. Spit it out. Good. Touches. Touches. Hannah J, if that's an open hand tip, that's inbounds. This is too volatile. It can go wherever. This you can control, okay? Is that 10, Mike? Okay, 10 balls to that side. How many? I hated that. Good, 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 good. Good touch, Lola. Here we go. Let's go, defense. Good, 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 good. Right idea. And Lola, just make sure you stay nice and home on the sideline. Don't creep in too much, right? It was good. It was a great try. Good job, Kara. Good job, Chantel. That's a great block there. Michael. That's a great tip, Megan. Score. Ooh, good, good, good. Ball, Mike, ball. Just moving. Only thing was you were moving. Just get stopped. Get stopped. Okay. Sit. Okay. Was that 10 balls? Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. Good. High five, everybody. Just come in very briefly. And then I'm gonna cut the thing. So, just so we're aware, Thursday will be some semblance of a progression of this. Okay? So, again, let's not forget about all of the different technical things that we reviewed today. Fingers to the target, setters, you were doing some technical stuff with Luke. I didn't hear all of it, but you know what you're talking about, and I don't. Liberos being nice and calm, lifting the ball. Also, I just want to give a shout out to the liberos. They passed free balls for you guys for an entire practice. And like mentally, that is so hard to do. To be checked in for 2 whole hours. Can you imagine coming in here for practice and passing free balls for 2 hours? Would suck, wouldn't it? So you should maybe give a little thank you, a little pat on the back to your friends because they did a great job today. And you can't get better at what you're doing without them. Okay? Any questions about any of that stuff that we reviewed today? Any of the line, defense? No?
I have a question, but not about that.
Okay, sure. What's up?
Is it going to 7:30 on this one?
Depending on numbers, yes. If we have everybody, it'll go till 7:30 for sure.
And what's going on for
That's a great question. Russ sent out a feeler to the teams today to see if any of them are able to start early, meaning the tournament start at 3 instead of 4. So if that's the case, we will play at 4 because we have the second match. But I will get back to you on that. I should have more info by Thursday. I don't know right now off the top of my head, but I will certainly let you know. I have a feeling Russ would definitely appreciate your help setting up the gym.
But if we don't have school on Friday,
Yes.
if there's nobody in the gym on Friday, couldn't we just set up Thursday night? Oh no, basketball.
Basketball comes in after us. Also, somebody said something about a storm for Friday. I don't know anything about it, so I don't know, but stay tuned. I have no idea. We only have one traveling team, so who knows. Cool. Cheer and okay, do cheer before you leave.